here. I'm back with my Throwback Thursday video. If you are not familiar with this video concept, this is actually something I've been doing on my channel for a couple of months now. I originally stole this idea from Marnie, Ms. Gold Girl here on YouTube, who I talk about a ton. And what it is I'm basically look back at my favorites from this month last year, and I talk to you guys about whether or not I'm still using and loving those products. If I'm not, what I'm using instead. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So, the first thing I talked about in December of 2013 is the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Replenish Rich Moisturizer. I used this back in December of 2013 because I received it in the mail as a free sample, and I was interested to try it because I had heard a lot of people talking about it. I used it that month, I talked about it in my favorites, and I said I was going to put it away for the summertime because it isn't a super rich moisturizer, which I tend to need more in the winter months here in Michigan. But then I stuck it in my drawer and I never pulled it out again. I completely forgot come summer when I don't need quite a deep moisturizer. So I haven't really used this since then. The moisturizer that I used during the summer was the Jergens Natural Glow, which is still one of my favorites. And right now I'm using the Equate Naturally Beaming Daily Moisturizer, which is Walmart's kind of off-brand of the Aveeno Naturally Radiant Moisturizer, I think is what it's called. That is really popular and I really enjoy that. So the foundation that I was using and loving this time last year is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. This is in the shade Natural Ivory, which is C2. As you can see, this is way too light for me. I don't know what I was thinking. I know that I'm pretty pale, but this is exceptionally pale, and it does not match my skin tone, so I don't use this anymore. Sometimes I will mix this with a darker foundation, a foundation that's too dark to help lighten it up. But for the most part, I don't really reach for this at all. You guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, that I am totally obsessed with the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. It's a better match for me, both in color and my skin type. I don't find that this foundation is particularly great on my dry skin. If you have oily skin, this might be a really good one for you because I feel like it does kind of cling to my dry patches a little bit, and like I said, it's just really way too pale for me, so definitely not still using this. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. The other things I talked about in my video last year, I had 3 lipsticks to talk about, and the first one is one of my still all-time favorite lipsticks. This is the e.l.f. Essential Lipstick in the color Classy. I think that this is just a perfect neutral pink that goes with just about anything. It's really glides on the lips smoothly. It's a very flattering shade on me. Still, like I said, one of my all-time favorites. I use this constantly, so definitely still one of my favorites. Wow, how many times can I say that? Sorry, that was redundant. The next lipstick I talked about was this lipstick from NYX in Goddess, and this is just a sort of peachy toned neutral shade, which is very flattering. I don't find that I reach for this one quite as much as I reach for Classy. You can see that it's much more peachy toned, and I prefer more of a pink toned lip on me, but I do really like this. It's got a nice sheen, great neutral lipstick, and while I haven't reached for it a ton, it's still a really nice one and I do recommend it. And then I talked about a red lipstick. This is another e.l.f. lipstick. This is from the Mineral line, and this is Royal Red. I haven't really used this lipstick that much since then. It's a really nice, deep sort of brick red. I've been more about brighter toned reds recently. I haven't been going quite as brick red. The red that I've been wearing a lot this season, which you guys will see featured in my December favorites, is Revlon's Cherries in the Snow, and it's quite a bit brighter, so I've definitely been more tuned to the bright reds. But if you're looking for a more brick red, more of like a brown toned red, this Royal Red is really nice, and these mineral lipsticks feel amazing on the lips. Another thing I talked about was the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Exposed. You guys know that I love this. I still use this all the time. I think it's a great fall and winter blush. It's a nice kind of mauve tone, very neutral, works with just about everything. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I swatched it there. It's just a really nice color for me. The Tarte blushes are some of my all-time favorites for longevity. They last forever. You put them on your cheeks and you don't need to touch up again. In fact, I often have a hard time at the end of the day getting these blushes off. They're that good. So definitely still recommend the Tarte blushes, and definitely still loving Exposed. The only other thing I talked about in my favorites this time last year is a perfume. This is Adidas Mousse for Her, and this is still one of my sorry, that was my phone. Still one of my all-time favorite perfumes. This is a great, fresh, just really nice perfume. It's my husband's personal favorite on me. I said that last year. He buys this for me quite often as a gift, and it just smells really good. Goes with everything. It's not ultra floral or anything, and it's very affordable. So I really, really love that perfume still, and it's still probably my all-time favorite. So that's it. Those were all of my favorites for this time last year. Let me know what you guys think of these Throwback Thursday videos. Like I said, they're not the most well received. I don't get the most views on this video, so it may not be something that I continue if I don't hear from you guys that you really enjoy it. So if you really enjoy it and you want to see this video series continue in the new year, definitely let me know so that I can continue to film it if that's something that you want to see. I definitely want to give you guys what you want to see on my channel. So let me know down below, should I keep it or should I let it go in the new year, trying to figure out what videos I'm going to continue to do on my channel in the new year. So subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I'd really love to have you back, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye everyone.